reporter Ali LaForce. A look at how All-Star voting is going thus far.
It's so much fun to see the tallies start to come in. See how things start to look.
You take a look at Edwards. He's fourth in the West in terms of All-Star voting. If the game was today, he'd be starting.
And that's how it should be. His play has been All-Star starter caliber.
We'll be sure to update you as we continue to get results. So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Giddey is the 1, with White by his side at the 2. Williams is out there with Buzelis, and it's Vucevic in at the center spot. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall and Gobert are in the middle, and it's Conley in at the 1. So the Timberwolves will get the first possession. Oh man, this should be fun tonight. These teams love to let it fly from deep.
Oh, both these teams live and die by the three-pointer. If they're both on, we'll have a really high-scoring game. But if not, we might have enough bricks for houses at both ends.
And for an update on MP, let's send it over to Allie.
We have MVP implications on the line tonight between MP and Anthony Edwards. And when I caught up with MP, he told me this is going to be a big test for us. We know how good Ant is, and we know how hard he competes. He knows everyone needs to be locked in.
Yeah, it's not a matchup you can take lightly, that's for sure. Thanks, Allie. And so here is Chicago following the three-pointer by Minnesota.
How about Giddey just flicking it in? I mean, that's not an easy shot.
Randall outside. Back to Conley. Pass to Gobert. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Here's Randall. Chicago grabs the miss. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Here's Randall. Chicago making their last shot. Fires top of the key, and he connects with a jumper.
I tell you what, Edwards has a really nice, smooth release, and that shot looked in the moment it left his hand.
It's Giddey on the wing. He's guarded by Conley. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Williams has got 6 points.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves. There remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side, and while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'd love to hear it. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. And Minnesota with possession here. Chicago making their last shot. Back to Conley from outside the arc. Williams grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Chalk up 2 there.
He still needs to fill out to be more physical down there, and that will come with time. But Buzelis can handle his own.
Edwards against Williams. Back to Randall. Outside McDaniels. Shoots over White. McDaniels can't hit.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Buzelis. Jacks up a 3. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. They defeated Utah in their last game.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
And as we continue through January, here are the latest power rankings. Taking a look at the Timberwolves, they're in the same slot, number 4.
When I look at Chicago, they made it clear from the jump they were coming for the number 1 seed, and they've got to feel good knowing it's theirs now. It gives them the best chance to come away with the championship.
Now here's Edwards. 35 points for him last game against Utah, and he gets that one.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
White finds Williams. 3-pointer off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 8. Here's McDaniels. Edwards for 3. Chicago with a rebound. And this is the first season matchup for them against Minnesota.
Yeah, these teams were similar.
Connects again from distance.
His shooting has been something that we rarely see, and he's sustained it all year long.
Wow, what a ride he is on as he closes in on second place on the single-season three-point leaderboard.
And he's already surpassed Curry's mark from 2019. Next up is James Harden's total from that season, 378.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Naz Reid's checked in for Randall. Ingles comes in for McDaniels. And it's DiVincenzo in for Conley.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And here's Edwards outside. Sinks the tray. Edwards has gotten his third basket of the night.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
Lets the three fly. Edwards can't get that one to fall. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 20-7 run. The kick out to Williams. Releases. And the Bulls tack on two more.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
You know, the question is,
For three, Collins connects from downtown. Collins has got his second bucket on the night.
He was free to fire at his leisure there, not much resistance.
Randall at power forward with Reid at center. Dillingham out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Edwards in at the three. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game, and that'll put them halfway through a three-game homestand. Outside Edwards, three-pointer. Edwards connects from outside.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
The #1 overall pick in 2020. Greg, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
you know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Timberwolves trail by 14. DiVincenzo, pass to Edwards. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Williams' shot is good.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Edwards, the pass to Reid. Stolen by Collins. On the break. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
I also like the fact that they've been able to block quite a few shots so far. A testament to hard work and good positioning on the defensive end.
Edwards, no good.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Williams finds Collins. Chicago passing it around. This one for 3. Williams misses. Timberwolves trail by 21. Pass to DiVincenzo. And here's Edwards. Knocked loose. Shot to stop the run. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
Here's Williams. And again, it's Chicago.
He is on one right now, carrying the offense. Just keep finding it.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Julius Randle. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Dillingham. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. Then for Chicago, Nikola Vucevic. He's coming in for Collins. And it's Kobe White in for Herter. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
Pass to Giddey. Now here's White. Back to Williams. Gets the 3 ball to go. Williams has got 25 points.
He's going off this quarter, a huge reason why this team is on top.
Conley passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Now let's take a look at the rookie rankings. As we hit the halfway mark in the regular season, here's who has taken the lead in the Rookie of the Year race. Well, you look at Williams, right in the thick of this season. He is the guy when it comes to Rookie of the Year. What a year he's having.
And this is the type of player you have to be excited about. There's no question he should be at the top of the Rookie of the Year rankings.
I ditto all of that. I mean, it's taken him only about half a season to show that he's going to be one of the faces of the NBA for a long time to come, barring injury.
An area of the floor where Jaden McDaniels really excels. Defense.
Yeah, he's a strong perimeter defender. He's got great length, good anticipation, and he's competitive. I mean, those are the things that allow him to shut guys down on occasion.
No good on that one.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
And Williams punches it home.
A great find by Giddey, a tall guard who sees the floor so well.
Here's Conley. No points so far. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Ooh, and a fast break for Chicago. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Chicago shooting their second and third shots at the line here. First free throw is good. And Williams drops them both. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Tries to break his ice. And he lays it up and in. Edwards has got 7 now in this quarter.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot.
And again for 3.
Up the ladder he goes as the threes continue to fall for him, as they have all season long.
And with his performance, he is now tied for second for the most threes in a season.
A mark set by James Harden in 2019, 378 triples, shared for now.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Chicago ahead, running away with it. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And we welcome you to halftime. First,
right around this time, I would find out who my teammates were on the All-Star roster. Sadly, I was unable to play alongside Kenny. Sad for him, not for me.
and time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Bulls.
This is a finely tuned offense. They're pushing the action while staying disciplined.
Yeah, their scores are in the right places, taking smart shots. The other side, not so much.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. And the Bulls shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Good! Another from three.
And that shot pushes him further up the all-time ladder for threes in a season.
And the next mark on his list, the top spot. What a season to remember.
Yeah, that top mark is owned by Stephen Curry. 402 triples set in 2016. But for now, a new mark for second place.
On the court for Chicago, Giddey is the one with White by his side at the 2. Buzelis out there with Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. To the left side wing. Randall left side. Outside Edwards. There's the 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Conley passes to Randall. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Can they get it? And Conley gets it to go. The assist by McDaniels. Conley's got himself on the board with a 3 there. Three-pointer, Vucevic drains the triple.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And here's Edwards outside. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Williams.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half. And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
Shot is good by Edwards.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Williams misses. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Vucevic with a steal. Here's Buzelis, guarded by Edwards. That one goes. Count it. Buzelis has got 4 points in the quarter.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Here's Randall, outside McDaniels. Shoots over White. Another one falls for Minnesota.
This is where McDaniels has put in a lot of work, catching and shooting with confidence.
Chicago has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Conley finds Edwards.
Help me out!
McDaniels can't hit.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Here's Conley, taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game.
Gobert plays as tough at the rim offensively as anybody in the league.
Edwards against Williams. Up top, Vucevic. Nails the baby hook. Vucevic has got 5.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Randall deciding where to go with it. The kick out to Conley. Clock at 4. Offline with a 3.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Vucevic. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Man, like the way Vucevic, after contact, continues to work through and concentrate on the bucket. That's a credit to his body control.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Conley. Then for Chicago, Smith, he's checked in for Buzelis. Herder comes in for White, and it's Trey Jones in for Giddey.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Clark, when you look at the evolution of Julius Randle, talk about his playmaking.
Yeah, he's worked on trying to see things as they develop a little more, and I imagine he's done a lot of film study. I could only attribute some of his improvement to that. He's looking.
Minnesota, they're shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Dillingham. And it's Ingles in at the small forward position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Williams passes to Dosunmu. Here's Williams. The 3-ball. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist in this one. And so Randall will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Here he goes. Reed for 3. Chicago with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And he gets the bucket.
Night in and night out, consistently, Smith makes a solid effort in there.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall from the arc. Jones grabs the board.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Williams from long range. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Randall inside. Williams defending. Randall can't hit. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Williams, that's good. Williams has got 46.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. DiVincenzo, the pass to Ingles. Here's Dillingham. He's covered by Dosunmu. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Back to DiVincenzo. Minnesota again missing. Chicago has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Juzang, he's checked in for Ingles. And it's Anthony Edwards in for Dillingham.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Pass to Herder. Williams from long range. Minnesota with a rebound. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one. Edwards can't hit. The Bulls have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And he lays it up and in. Edwards got 26 points.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Randall. Here's Juzang. For 3, DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by Herder. And here's Chicago. They're on a 15-5 run. And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the 3-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Outside Conley. Here's Edwards. Gobert passes to Edwards. Oh, Williams with the block. Outside Herder. Back to Williams. Lets it fly. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Williams has got 48.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Outside Edwards. Fires the 3. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. He has 29 now.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
Williams passes to Jones. Left side Herder. Outside Williams. Oh, another one falls. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Timberwolves shooting only 42%. Randall, the pass to Edwards. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Rocking him right off the floor. Explosive jam by McDaniel.
Another possession, another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
Outside Conley. Back to Randall. Pass to Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. And Edwards slams it in.
Edwards is a true scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
Now Williams. Outside Herter. To the paint. Williams on the wing. Over Edwards. And there's another one for Chicago.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bulls.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And it was a team effort tonight, collecting their 39th victory of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into Game 2 that they had tonight.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Captain Clutch.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today. Made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly.
That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Edwards has got 36 points. Back to Williams. Herter finds Williams. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching him from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Conley passes to Edwards. Shot from the wing. Williams grabs the board. And Williams has got the ball here for Chicago. Pass to Collins. And here's Jones. Outside, Williams. Let's go with a 3. And again for 3.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, let's send it over courtside to Dominic Hamill.
Thanks, guys. A $50 and a win, and I already know you'll say one doesn't mean much without the other. You really mean it, though? Isn't that what players have to say? What's the danger in admitting what anybody who's played at any level knows to be true? Scoring is fun.
Nah, you trying to get me in trouble, Dominic.
Hey, I'm just asking questions, MP.
I mean, yeah, it's fun, but I can get buckets on my own in my driveway. You play on a team because you want to achieve something greater than personal glory, you know? Don't get me wrong. I want the personal glory too, but winning as a team is the entire point.
Understood. Thanks for your time, MP.
Thank you.
Brian, back to you.
All right, thank you, Dominic. And that about wraps.
All right, we're here with MP and tonight's VIP. MP's dad.
No, most people call me Matt.
Can I call you Matt?
No.
All right, Matt. What you think of your son tonight, man? He make you proud?
Oh, man, I don't want to get too cheesy, but I've always been proud of him. No matter what he does, he gives it his all. And he's a genuinely good person.
Thanks, Dad. Hey, Xander, wait, whoa. Let's mix it up. I thought this was supposed to be a lighthearted series.
Trust me, man. Your fans gonna love it.
Okay. A box office, baby.
Oh,
come on.
Hey, look, that's my dad for you. He makes the best diner food you'll ever have in your life, but in his heart of hearts, he thinks he's a Hollywood movie star.
Look, I just need my big break, son. You know how that goes?
Well, lucky for you, Dad, we're filming on my socials right now, so I got a ton of followers. Hollywood might be calling tomorrow.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
MP out.